Hello sweet team, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. In today's requested video by one of our sweet team members, we will be making lamb peanut butter soup. So without me talking too much, let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to parboil my lamb meat with some onion because it has a certain taste that I don't like. So the onions help flavor it up for me a bit. So I'll add some salt and my hot water, cover it up and just bring it to a boil, and our parboiling part is done. Here I have some garlic, habanero peppers, ginger, shallot and a medium-sized onion. I have anise, rosemary and some allspice, and I'll be using this to steam my meat. Okay, so we'll cut everything up, add our spices to it and go ahead and blend it. Alright y'all, so our meat have come to a boil. We'll pour that water out, add it in a separate pot, add our blended up ingredients, some tomato paste, habanero peppers, my tomatoes, fresh ones, and onion. Okay, I'll add some water, season it up with whatever seasoning you like. I'm using beef seasoning and some salt. Bring it to a boil. Once it boils, we're gonna stir it up, and this should be the saltiest part of your cooking process. All right, and we're gonna steam it. Here I have about a cup of peanut butter. I'll add 1 tablespoon of my homemade tomato sauce, and then I'll dilute it with some hot water, and we're going to cook this into a nice paste. But first we want to thin it out until it's nice and liquidy, just like this. And in my original video, people wanted to know why I didn't do this part. I did not do this part because at the end of the day, my soup will come out the same, if not better. Okay, but this is how you do it. You put it on fire, you keep stirring, because if you don't, it's gonna splash everywhere and make a big mess. Once oil forms on top, it is ready. Okay, now we check our meat. Our sauce have thickened up nicely, so we're gonna get all our veggies out and go ahead and blend it. Okay, as I said, this should be the saltiest part of your cooking process. Then I'm going to go ahead and re-dilute this peanut butter paste, and we're going to add everything into our soup. So first, my blended up ingredients go in. I rinse the blender and add that water, and then I go ahead and also strain my peanut butter, because just in case I have any lumps in it, and I did find a little bit of lumps in this, but it's okay. You can just pour it directly if you don't mind. Okay, so we add enough water, give it a very good stir, cover it up and let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then we'll lower the heat and let it simmer down nicely. But in the meantime, I'm going to check my meat, because lamb tends to cook very quickly and I like texture in my meat. I don't want it to fall apart in my soup. So I'm going to get all the meats out and we're going to cook the soup until it is done. Then we will reintroduce our meat into our soup. Okay, so once oil forms on top of our soup, it is nearly done. So we add the meat back and we're going to let it cook on medium low for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then I'm going to add some more peppers because I want heat, but bear in mind that these peppers were not very hot. So if your peppers are hot, you might not need this much. Okay. And our soup is done, y'all. Just look at it. Because I took the meat out, although nice and tender, it still have texture in it, and our soup is still delicious. All right, so I hope the sweet team member that requested it is going to try this recipe. Use the first method, use this method, whichever way it works. Okay, and yes, I served it with some omotsuo rice balls, which is my hubby's favorite. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. Thank you so much for subscribing. And to the sweet team, I love you all so much. Until I see you in my next video, stay safe, keep loving each other. And guys, ke onamini ochemi sweete mahabotu. Bye y'all.